Hello, Super Kids! Welcome back to Miss Amanda's Super School. Today we get to learn all about letter W. W is the sound of w, for a spider web. Web, 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 web. What else starts with W? Correct, a walrus. Walrus, walrus, walrus. Super job! To learn some more words. A hint, she is wonderful. She is powerful. She is Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman, Wonder Woman, She's got two W's in her name. Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman, Wonder Woman, Now let's do our W song to learn some more words that start with letter W. Willie would not wear a hat, wear a hat, wear a hat. Willie would not wear a hat, it made his hair too flat. I wish you would, Aunt Wanda said. Wanda said, Wanda said, I wish you would, Aunt Wanda said, and plopped one on his head. Now let's review those words in our Willie would not wear a hat song. What do you see here that is different between these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 words? The top word and the bottom word have an uppercase W. Why is that? Willie and Wanda. Correct! Nice job, because they are both names. And names always start with an uppercase letter. Here we have Willie, would, wear, wish, and Wanda. All these words start with letter W. Super job reading. Now let's review some more words that start with W. Words are for letter W. Sing these out with me when you can spot the picture. Watch, water, waffle, wagon, wave, worm, wolf, and wood. All those words start with letter W. Now, there's something special that happens with W when you add an H. WH turns words into such as when, what, why, and where. Let's go over those words again, and I'm going to put them in a sentence, okay? When? When are we going to the park? What? What time is it? Why do I have to go to bed? Why? And where? Where is the monkey? I can't see it. Where did it go? When we have WH, the sound turns into a okay? So we have W for words, and then we have WH for what, when, why, and where. Nice job, my friends. It's writing time! Go get your pen and pencil or marker or whiteboard and trusty whiteboard marker and come on back and learn how to write letter W. Let's begin. Where do we start our letters? At the top. Where do we start our letters? At the top. Now you see I have W written out twice here. That's because there are a few different ways you can write it, in a way, a different font. Now if you haven't heard that word before, font is just how letters and numbers can be written in a different or fancy way. So it looks like the same letter, but it might look a little different. So a font example would be if I were to write my W like that. It's a fancy font for letter W, but we're going to learn the basic way, okay? And you can always have fun when you learn how to write your letters and write them in your own fonts, okay? So for uppercase W, where are we going to start? Correct, on the top. So we're going to start on the top. We're going to take a big line down. Then we're going to push up to the top. Keep that marker or pencil on the paper. Push up to the top. Back down to the bottom, push up to the top. So we go down, up, starting at the top and ending at the top. Let's do it again. Start at the top, big line down, push up to the top, big line down, push up to the top. W is pretty basic because you get to keep your pencil or marker on the paper and go down, up, and done. Now another way to write the letter W is to push up to the middle line. Let me show you. You're going to start at the top. You're going to go big line down. Then instead of pushing up to the top, we're just going to push up to the middle, back down, and push back up to the top. It's another way to write uppercase W. As long as it starts and ends at the top line, it is still an uppercase W, okay? Now for lowercase W. Where should our lowercase letter start? On the middle line. You are a super kid. Let's start on that middle line. Now we're gonna go little line down, push up to the middle, down, push up to the middle. What? Easy peasy. It's exactly like uppercase W, except it is under the middle line. So let's do that again. Little line down to the bottom, push up to the middle, down again, push up again. Start on the middle and end on the middle. Another font you could do is little U's like this. Okay, you could do little curves instead for W. Little line down and curve up to the middle, down, touch the bottom, up to the middle. Both are letter W. Uppercase W and lowercase w. Super job. Do your best. Practice writing. Write all the letters of the alphabet, or first focus on the letters in your name. And it's great to start with all uppercase letters because they're the easiest. They have a lot of big lines, so you can work on your finger muscles. Then you can move on to lowercase when you feel ready. Or dive right into it. It's up to you how you want to be a super kid. Nice job writing with me today and learning all about letter W. Let's say it again. W is the sound of w, 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 w. Nice job learning with me today. Tune in for another letter, and remember, stay super and have fun.